Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Unhacked. We are here today discussing all the mountain of recommendations, procedures, policies, everything that we're supposed to do to keep our businesses away from the Russian hackers. And then we know it gets old. It gets insane, ridiculous. So, like we do every week, we're going to break it down. We're going to tell you the most important tools, the most important places to put your money and your time and your energy to get a good ROI for your business, keep you guys up and running.
Yeah,
Today,
sir.
What?
Please
Hello?
please help. My friend has been stuck in carbonite. He's been in carbonite for 2 weeks,
Carbonite?
and I need someone to hack him out of it.
What the fuck? You don't get stuck in carbonite. What are you talking about?
He's been stuck in carbonite from a Star Wars podcast that we stole. Please help.
God. Okay, hold on. Let me start a restore procedure. I think we can get him down.
Okay.
I think we can hold on. Did that help? Are we good? Okay.
Ray Palpatine was God's
what?
gift to the Star Wars universe.
Oh, Jimmy. Are you okay?
Jar Jar Binks is well hung, Mike.
How do you feel?
We still talking about Star Wars?
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks? Is this the Hacker Podcast?
Yes, Jeremy, our plan is finally coming into play now.
It worked.
It did. We're in. Now it's time for us to hack your podcast, Justin. But we're not going to be hacking it via the computer. We're going to do it analog with a flamethrower.
What is an analog flamethrower?
No, we're hacking your podcast analog, right?
Oh.
So we're not hacking it digitally. We're hacked with a flamethrower.
Mike, you
With
melted
an
it.
analog flamethrower. Okay. I think we can do that.
What?
Smelt-
You hate it. Surely you hate it.
Well, I do, except that all my other co-hosts, those little fuckers, fucked off today. And I kind of need somebody to, if you guys are going to come hack my podcast, let's roll.
Well, he is in his mobile studio, which is what I intended to, so it made it very easy.
Yeah.
Mike, we don't even have a guest for this show. Maybe this guy should just stick around.
Oh, Jeremy, we have okay, we're on the same page. We have a guest, and it's Justin. We're holding your podcast ransom for you to be on your own podcast. How does that make you feel?
I think it's, confused. I'm confused, guys. But yeah, I mean, all right.
Jeremy, launch the new theme
All right.
song!
Two best friends are talking about whatever they want. They're looking for a show to steal and treasure to hunt. Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast. Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast. They like to get crazy and talk a lot of trash. Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast.
Welcome to Michael and Jeremy Steal Your Podcast. Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Mike.
How are you?
I'm Peachy Kino.
You're very glossy and very slimy looking
Yep.
because of being in the carbonite.
I thought he came out dry. Did he come out dry in the
No,
movie?
he came out covered in goo.
No.
Yeah, he wasn't dry.
Covered in
Justin,
goo?
Han Solo wasn't dry and beautiful when he came out. He was
he
all
was.
sweaty and gross.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Jeremy, you don't understand Star Wars. This
I don't understand
This isn't a Star Wars episode anymore. But we're joined by Justin, who has a podcast. It's called Unhacked. And we're stealing his podcast, and he has to just sit here and watch us do it the whole time. So welcome to your show, Justin.
Thank you.
And as you know, what we do here on Unhacked is we talk about computers and nerds and things that you can do with computers. Keeping yourself safe. How to keep people out. How to get in. How to make your mom love you again. Through chaotic means of catfishing her, and then help.
You sound like you have experience in that, Mike. Have you catfished your own mother?
Nope, I'm sure people do that though.
I think somebody has mommy issues.
Yeah.
So, what is hacking? What is
Joke's on
computers?
you, Mike. Joke's on you. This is a therapy podcast.
Oh, is it unhacked of the unpacked?
Tell
Is what
us-
it,
please
that would
tell-
be.
yeah,
That would
unpacked.
be. Yeah, unpacked.
Please tell us about your catfishing of your mother, Mike.
I've never done that.
Okay.
Only weird hackers do that to their own moms. So, Justin, how did you get started hacking and being computer guy?
Oh man, I started hacking. Well, unhacking when my clients started getting hacked by the Russians.
Oh,
So I'm a computer guy because when I was a kid, I loved to play around with computers and build them and tear them apart and break them and fix them. And then I started charging people money to do the same thing. And then one day a client called up and said, "Justin, the Russians are here." And they'd hacked my client's whole network. And so here I am.
So
Now
unhacking is your red dawn.
But don't you need to learn how to hack to then unhack?
Well, ish, yes, yeah. You got to learn how they get in so you can keep them out.
I used to hack.
Jeremy, you did not used to
I
hack.
used to hack, Mike.
Tell me more.
So what I would do is I would go on to search engines, and I would look up like Pornhub username and password, and then I'd find a blog where they'd post the new updated usernames and passwords, and I'd copy
leaked.
them and paste them.
So so other
was hacking,
hackers.
Mike.
Well, no, you were.
I was hacking.
No, you were benefiting from other people hacking.
I was whacking and hacking. Mike.
You were the end result of the hack. You were the person who took advantage of what the hackers did.
I mean, I had to find the browser.
You know what, Jeremy? You're not wrong, I guess.
It's exactly how the hacking happens. All these passwords are for sale on the dark web. You go
dark
buy
web.
them and then you break into stuff.
Dark web's not real. That's just a fairy tale.
It's just a story that we tell children to scare them.
That's right.
Right.
Is the dark web real?
It's very real.
How do you
It's very
get? How do
scary.
you get to the dark? Is it www.darkweb.ru?
Darkweb.ru for Russia.
Have you
I
ever
don't know, for Russia.
tried looking up the username and password for the dark web, Mike?
Oh, that's a good
You
idea.
have to get onto the dark web to find it. That's the problem.
Oh, it's so terrifying.
I know people who used to buy drugs off the dark web. What they called the dark web.
What they called it.
Yeah, they're like,
was just a
I know
MySpace
guy.
page."
I know a guy on the dark web. Yeah, right. It's just a Craigslist ad.
Yeah.
It's just his buddy.
So, Justin, tell me about the dark web and the horrors that are contained therein.
The whores?
You can buy anything there. You can buy whores, you can buy drugs, you can buy weapons, you can buy murder,
Oh God,
and you can buy usernames and passwords.
it's like the black web light. It's just username and passwords. I don't want to go to the third tier of the dark web where the drugs and guns are.
No, I was trying to buy a cheap hose.
Hose. Officer.
Oh, HOSE.
So I'm sure as an you're learning, you're tearing apart these computers, you're building, you're gaining access to these dark parts of the internet. What's the most horrifying thing that you've seen? Have you ever explored the dark web?
When I was prepping for a podcast, I had my technician. He was much more prolific than I was. And he logged in. He kind of showed me around, and it was pretty terrifying. I'm not going to lie. You can buy kids on there. I mean, you can buy anything. It's pretty messed up.
What are you supposed to buy the kids for? Cheap labor?
No, Jeremy.
Yeah, to build tables and
What,
stuff.
is it like adoption?
Right. It's to get around the red tape of adoption.
Right, because there's so many loopholes you have to go through.
Just a gay couple on the dark web.
I'm just trying to have a family.
Exactly.
It wouldn't surprise me if there's people trying to do that, like paying for children to
can
save them.
Do you go there and do they have like the filter so you can filter by like height and color, like size?
Like a catalog, you just choose. Yeah.
I couldn't
Like
get
the
on the,
criteria on the column on the left. Yeah.
I couldn't get on the dark web. My safe search was on.
It's like Tiffany turns 13. All of a sudden, they're out of small Tiffany's. You have to get a medium.
Oh, Jeremy. So now you've spent your time on the dark web. You've bought all of your drugs and guns that you wanted, and now you decide to turn your life around. And now you work for preventing Russians from getting into companies, internet.
Yeah, pretty much. And the internet, bank accounts, computers. They're always looking for money. In the end, it always comes down to money.
Oh, sure.
We're trying to keep people Russians out of their bank account.
Okay. Is that, would you say, predominantly is the front that you're fighting is mostly Russian hackers, or there's like some Venezuelan hackers in there?
No, they're
Just like a small
they're all
office.
over. The ones I've actually fought with were from Russia. A lot of them are from Russia.
Oh, the first really big question I wanted to ask. So, are there hacker fights? Like you both are on your computer and you
Like in
both
the
are running.
movies?
Yeah, you're both running code. Oh no, he's trying to break through the firewall. I gotta. Oh my god! And then you're like trying to write code faster than they're
Like, does it
writing code.
happen-
Is that how it works?
Does it happen in real time?
I mean, yeah. That the one I had to deal with, yeah, it pretty much was.
Oh my god! Hack off.
Cool. It's a hack
It was
off.
a hack off.
Oh
yeah,
my
it was
God.
crazy. It was wild.
So it's all. So I imagine one of the hackers is like F. 2. Close bracket.
It's a close up on Justin, and he's like, his eyebrows are sweaty, and he's just typing. All this chaos is happening.
yeah.
And then it cuts to Russia. And
Bring me a Capri Sun, damn it!
it cuts to Russia. It's a 6-year-old Russian boy.
Yeah, it's a 6-year-old Russian.
With his mom standing behind him, telling him to get to work.
Yeah, faster.
Oh God! So like hacking back and forth. That's did you win that fight?
Ish. I mean, it took us. So what really happened there is we would. They encrypted everything, so it's a ransomware. They encrypt everything. We went and restored from backup, but we were restoring infected files. So they'd lived there for quite a while. So we'd go back and say, okay, let's restore a day earlier, and it was still infected. We did that for a few weeks. Rolled it back a few weeks until finally we just had to rebuild it from scratch because every time we'd restore, we would see them on the server. Yeah, creating new user accounts. They had control of it.
Oh wow!
It was wild. It was terrifying.
I'm not going to say who, but I have in my life worked for a company that was involved in a cyber attack, and company didn't want to pay. So they lost everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost everything, and they were just like, yeah, we're not going to pay these motherfuckers. Absolutely not. Like
Right.
we have a decent backup, so like we didn't lose everything, but it's just going to take some time to rebuild it, and that's what they ended up doing, and hiring a company probably like yours to come in and close all those back doors. It's always a back door, right? Is that the hacker?
The back door.
Yeah, it's a back door.
I like the back doors. They like the back doors.
They like it.
They really do.
Don't we all?
No. No. You occasionally, based on previous experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Okay. So, so that was that was one instance that I got to see the result of something like that, and they had a ransom, and I guess basically it was they went in, they locked everybody out, no one could access anything, and they were just like, we'll we will or probably wouldn't if you pay us like $14 million, and my company at the time was just like, nope.
Well, okay, so put yourself in their shoes. These guys actually have really good customer service. They want repeat customers, so they will give you your data back if they're able. Now, some of them fuck it up and can't, but they really do want to be, good providers. And you pay me your money, I'm going to give you your data back, and we're going to, we'll keep that back door open so that because we know that you'll pay. We're going to come back in about 6 months when you think you're all good. Safe
Do it all over again.
Yeah, but it's funny. So back to the dark web, anybody can go in and buy basically a toolkit to hack somebody. And if you don't know how to do it, it's fine because you'll call their customer support and they'll help you. They'll walk you through if you get into any, sticky situations. They'll help you. They'll help you hack.
That's crazy.
It's pretty wild. I mean, they see this as a legitimate business. We think of them as, 6-year-old or some 40-year-old in his mom's basement in his underwear or whatever. But I mean, these guys are punching clocks. They're It's legitimate business in their mind.
They have excuse me, hold on one minute. I'm going to get my supervisor, and he's going to come over here and help me with this problem. I just
No, for reals.
really.
Yeah, I mean, these guys. Okay, so the businesses that are doing the hacking, they run on a 20% profit margin. I mean, they're working 8 to 5. They have health benefits and shit. I mean,
my God.
It's wild. It's organized business. We call it organized crime, but they just call it business.
So, from my research of hacking from watching movies from the 90s,
Right.
can't you just
War
like
room or war games?
can't you just press a bunch of keys and then like .exe and send him like Bonsai Buddy or something to like get a little purple gorilla to fuck up their computer?
Yeah, that's how it works. Exactly.
Now, is a majority of these breaches due to some moron? Like, how much of it is somebody making a mistake and clicking on something that they shouldn't? Isn't that a majority of how a lot of the stuff is that backdoor? Like, say someone, a hacker sends like somebody at that company some sort of email with a clickable link, and then that person's dumb enough to click it, and then they get in that way. Is that how it's done most of the time, or are they actually trying to finagle the system? And because I imagine there's easier ways to hack, right? It's relying on the stupidity of another human being to get you in. Is that most of it, or is it a lot of the time?
I mean, yes and no. They're relying on the emotions of people. So they'll come in with a request for help or some sense of urgency. They play on people's emotions. We're all wired to want to help people. We're wired to want to avoid conflict, and they take those two things, and that's how they get people to take action. So, yeah, it's a clicking of a link, or it'll be, hey, employee of mine, I'm out of town, and I need money, and I need it right now because I'm buying shit that you know I'm supposed to be buying, so give me my money. Attached are the wiring instructions, and the employee wants to be a good employee and not piss off the boss, so they send the money right away like they're supposed to. So the hackers pretend to be the boss, and, you know, there's a couple different ways they do it. They know a lot about you and your organization, and they act that way. They impersonate, and they do it very well. Or they'll do more of like a shotgun approach where they just prey on people's stupidity and emotion, and just like throw it out to 1,000 people, and you know that 10 or 20 of them are going to bite. So they're either highly targeted or they're very widely like a spray attack.
I saw an article this week. There was a recent, very large hack that all it was the guy finding the name of one employee that worked for that company. He called the company, said, I'm so-and-so. I need to reset my password. My password isn't working. They reset his password. They give it to him. He logs into their computer and uploads a bunch of crap.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a very common one. That's the theory on how the MGM was hacked down in Vegas, is some version of that.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, it was.
Is that what it was?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the article that I read. Yeah, the MGM. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bit more complicated than that. I think they used. So the problem, I'll be honest, the problem in my business is we don't always get all the information. We have to kind of piece it together because it's all embarrassing and shit. So people. Anyways,
I bet.
I think that one involves SIM card spoofing, where they will impersonate the cell phone, so that when that employee called into the help desk, the caller ID and everything matched up.
So it
now
was
I don't
like
know that.
cloning,
That's what
right?
I heard.
Cloning,
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hacker terms, Jeremy.
No, it just sounds like all of this would be solved if people just called each other instead of sending emails.
Telegraph.
They just called each other like, hey, what's up? You know me, I'm Steve. We high five every day.
Yeah, but
I'm behind my password.
Jeremy,
bro.
these companies are huge. I mean, they're huge, and
I
they
know.
have hierarchies.
They got lost in the sauce, dude. Emails fucked everything up. Let's talk about that, Mike.
That emails fucked everything.
Fucked everything up,
Jeremy
dude.
just hates getting emails.
I have so many. I just delete them.
Justin, what can we do about emails and getting rid of them? Well, let's start there.
I just need to set up an automatic response to call me instead.
You can do that.
Stop sending me emails. Hackers. Lisa from fucking HR.
Yeah, please. If you say please, they'll stop.
Oh, it's that simple. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
That's the number one hacking thing I learned today.
Nice.
Hackers are
Pretty nice
very,
of 'em.
very polite, right? They're very
are.
polite, and they like to be treated like people.
They're people. That's the thing. We're all just people.
I'll tell you right now, it was terrifying going to these. There was one post I did that I put on these different hacker groups on Facebook, and I was like, "This is I shouldn't be doing this," but I was like, "I'm looking for a hacker to interview," and then silence. No, none of these hackers want to talk to anybody about what they're doing.
All of our passwords have been compromised, though.
I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm sure I'm currently being attacked, but Justin's gonna help me with that later on." I'm gonna hire Justin. I got authenticators. It's fine. Is that a good way to protect yourself? Having an authenticator for your passwords and stuff?
Yeah, you gotta have an authenticator and a password manager.
Like a guy like Gary who like manages your passwords.
I got my tax guy, my password guy.
Yeah, I got my password guy.
I use Bob, but yeah, Gary's all right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we use Gary.
Fuck Gary.
Fuck Gary.
Fuck Gary.
He's such a stupid fuck.
What password manager? Like,
what's your passwords, Justin?
My first one is QWERTY.
Oh, okay, QWERTY.
Yep, and then I also use password 123. That's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Me too. Me too.
What's your mother's maiden name, Justin?
My mother's maiden name is
Gary.
Gary.
Is there a password manager that you recommend?
Yeah.
Keeper's a good one for now. But this is the problem with all things in security is, you can say it now and then they'll get hacked tomorrow. And then, password managers get hacked. That's a problem.
Oh, God.
It happens.
They hacked the fucking thing oh, God. Nothing is safe.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's safer if you just don't put your passwords anywhere.
Just go off grid.
I've seen there's a famous influencer on the internet who he showed everyone his password because it was
it's not what I thought you were going to say.
It was a picture. He's so confident because he's a hacker guy, he's someone who works in a lot of engineering and stuff. He's like, "You want to see my password?" And then it's a picture, it's a photograph. He's like, "That's my password for Twitch when I stream." He's like, "I got this crazy thing that like breaks down certain parts of the photo." And that is
it's embedded in the. Yeah.
So what is that? Can you explain that?
I mean, I'm guessing because I don't know what particular he's talking about, but you can embed things into images for sure. A lot of underground stuff happens that way. They'll embed it in like JPEG files or even movie files. That might be what he's talking about.
Okay, so it's not necessarily the photograph itself, but what the file of that photograph contains.
That would be my guess, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Did he get hacked?
No.
With his image?
No. He
That's
can't.
what I thought you were going to say. He was super confident, and then he got hacked. Like the guy,
he didn't get hacked.
Guy?
He did not get hacked.
The who?
LifeLock? That guy that would run around with his social security number all over his van and stuff?
Yeah, he put it
that
on
dude's been hacked so many times. He's been hacked so many times.
All right, well, tell me the story. Everyone's excited
Justin,
about it.
Go ahead.
Tell me the story.
The floor is yours, Justin.
I don't. You guys remember those ads, right?
I do.
He late night infomercial. He's running around in the van with his social on his van saying, "I can't get hacked because of LifeLock."
LifeLock.
But what he doesn't tell people is that he gets hacked all the time. But it's still
Did he wear the
it's
green
still worth
suit?
the money. I don't think he wore the.
It was like green suit with all the dollars on it.
No. Wait, is that J.G. Wentworth?
The late night infomercial with the guy who's like, "Buy this book."
J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
He looked like the Riddler, and he was trying to sell you a book about finances.
Yeah.
That guy?
I think so.
No.
Girls Gone Wild.
Yep. Okay, Jared, let me put it this way. There was a guy who owned a firm that was confident that your information was so safe with their company that he put his own social security number on billboards saying, "This is you cannot steal my identity because of our company, LifeLock." And he got hacked 1 billion times. That's why I would never challenge a hacker, because if there's a will, there's a way. There's no lock. There's no lock. Locks are a way of keeping honest people out. That is what a lock is for.
Very easy to open a lock.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very easy.
Absolutely. So locks are there to keep honest people out, not people that want to get in.
Well, we probably shouldn't have even talked about hackers in the first. We should have just left them alone. Abort.
Well, no. If anything, I was like, I want insight into your life, and if you're willing to share that information, we'd love to have you. That was all I said.
They're like, share my information, I'll share your information.
So we'll see how the next few months go. Oh God.
Now you're really thinking about it.
Oh, I'm terrified. I'm terrified.
Justin, what's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I don't know. I don't have a favorite movie. I like new movies because if I watch the same one over and over, I just get bored.
I did have a friend that would watch, like, when a new Marvel movie or something came out and he could buy it. He'd watch it every single day for, like, weeks.
Gross.
That's double bad because I hate Marvel movies.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. We're on the same page. Me and you.
Yeah.
Right here, buddy.
Yeah.
Mike, challenge all the hackers out there. You ready?
I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not.
Mike, you
No,
ready?
they're all. I want to be friends.
And go.
Please don't hurt me. Please.
All right. Sorry about that. So you don't like you like newer movies, but you don't like the Marvel movies and stuff.
None of the Marvel won't bother me.
Yeah, it's the same movie over and over again.
I have a simple brain. They're too complicated. They all try to intermix with every incest going on. I don't know. I can't. Keep
Incest.
Well, I mean, every movie plays off the other movie.
Yeah.
Justin gets his movies off the dark web. They're bootleg. Yeah, I saw the incest. I just didn't get it.
This is public, right? People are going to hear this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can't say stuff like that. Jesus.
The Black Widow. Don't sacrifice yourself.
Who's that? From?
Do not do it. I will do it.
Oh, it's Tony Stark. I get it. That's
No,
right.
do not sacrifice yourself, Hawkwing. No.
Hawkwing.
Hawkwing, no. Black Knight, no.
What is that hacker movie from the early 2000s?
I have no idea.
The one with
What is the best depiction of hacking in a movie that you have seen yourself, Justin? If you were like, that's what it's like, that movie.
I would say The Net, way back when. Do you remember that one? Was it Sandra Bullock?
Oh, the
Where
net.
they just take over the guy's life. They just erase him. It's been a long time, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, they just, they just, I think they just like erased the guy's identity or something, or hers. I don't know.
Well, they
It's
were
been a long
using
time.
Windows 98 at the time, so.
They were,
just-
yeah. I think it might have even been DOS 3.1. I don't know. It's been a minute, yeah.
I just pulled up one of the pictures promoting the movie.
What?
It's so funny, Sandra Bullock in this
Why
little...
is she sprinting?
She's
She's
sprinting
sprinting away from computers.
It looks like she's full-blown
Yeah, yeah.
sprinting in a tiny room full of
Well,
computers.
yeah, there's a tiny room of computers behind her, and she's sprinting away.
With this little skirt on.
That's why I really like the show. But anyway.
She actually looks kind of like Keanu Reeves. Look at her.
What?
No.
Yeah, look at her butt chin.
Well,
Look
yeah.
at the face.
Okay, well, is that one where they cast? Wasn't she in Speed
Yes.
with Keanu Reeves?
Uh-huh.
Whoa. You ever seen Kung Fury, Justin?
No.
Oh God, you need. Okay,
I like the disdain in the voice.
talking about
No.
something that you know, talking about. It's like a little mini movie. And it's on YouTube. It's like 30 minutes, 35 minutes or something. And it's about this kung fu. My name is Kung Fury. I was struck by lightning and bitten by a cobra. And I got these.
Oh, that was on Netflix. or
It's
something.
so good. No, it was on YouTube. Yeah, it was on YouTube. And so there's a scene where they go to Hacker Man, and then he hacks him into the past to go
he
kill
has
Hitler.
he has the the
Yeah, the NES glove.
yeah the Nintendo glove.
Yeah, the glove, and he's Hacker Man, and he hacks like I don't have a time machine, but I can hack you back into the past.
Okay, I'm pulling it up. I'm gonna have to watch this.
Oh, you have
It
to
looks
watch.
ridiculous.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
it
he
is.
fights. There's Nazis and dinosaurs.
Yeah, and the effects for the budget that they had was the effects are unbelievable. They're all practical effects, except for some of them, but even still, they're really, really good. Really good effects for like a bunch of nobodies in Sweden or something. It's such a good.
I use a skateboard to flip a cop car up into the air. That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It's great.
Good stuff.
Great movie.
I'm gonna be watching that. I'll have to watch it.
Hey everybody, Future Michael here. I'm so sorry. I'm really, really tired. I just got done flying from Utah. Went there with Dungeon Studios to cover the Dead Wars, the largest D&D game in the world, and we covered it, and we shot a bunch of stuff. We met a lot of people, lots of cool people, like Rob, famous DM. You've seen him in Viva La Dirt League videos. Also, a famous NFL guy who's doing D&D now is Johnny Stanton. Oh, so much stuff we gotta go over. Once I have time to scrub through it all. Anyway, we're brought to you by Dungeon Studios. Not only do they make 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons modules, but they cover cool shit now with their show Nerd News, which I got to film. And it was very fun and exciting. Oh god, I'm so tired. I love all of you. What else? What's normal? Thank you, William Lanham, for making us a dope theme song. We love you for it. Thank you, and good night.
There's a
So,
second one coming up.
what is the future of hacking? The way that you see technology moving forward, how much biology is going to start being incorporated into like computers? Are we going to start to see hacking evolve into some sort of biological aspect? You know, now that we have biometric hacking, is that something that you can still do with a computer, or are there people going to be harvesting body parts and stuff?
They'll harvest body parts, or like cut out your cornea or whatever, so they can put that up on the scanner. Maybe, I don't know. That's a good question.
Like James Bond, yeah.
Yeah, or cut off fingers for the little fingerprint thing. Maybe.
Well, we're getting Neuralink right soon. There's
That stuff's wild. Yeah.
Have you done research on that?
Minimal. It scares me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, you know, put that shit in my head. No.
So that
Elon's crazy.
correct me if I'm wrong. That is using your neurological impulses to like power and allow this thing to also send neurological impulses that you can actually like acknowledge with your brain. Is that how it works?
They embed little probes into the brain. Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's crazy.
Imagine if that was
Last
hackable.
I heard, unconfirmed. Last I heard that they've actually done their first human test on that.
Oh my god! Imagine like do you think you could like hack humans? Like if that thing becomes so widespread and so popular, are people going to be hacking people and like saying, I'm going to set this thing to explode in your brain if you don't pay me $4 million?
Well, it has to, because of so many movies have been made around that subject. It has to happen, right?
Right, yeah, because we've kind of spoken. The idea has already been invented, so therefore, if the technology is invented, the idea to take advantage of that technology for malicious gains, that's also going to happen.
Yeah.
What is it? Rule 64 or Rule 72 or something like that? Like if there's
imagined it exists.
Well, if there's porn about it, like if it exists, there's pornography about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm trying to do like some fast research on this Neuralink, but yeah, they've got it. It's real. Where it goes, I don't know.
It's terrifying.
Here's the thing. In all honesty, there's enough right now today to keep me scared. I don't want to think about this one.
Okay, what's something else that is currently scaring you?
Oh, I mean, AI is the big. Everybody wants to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
So deep fake stuff, that's pretty scary. You can take clone your voice. We could create a podcast by typing it out, and then AI could take my face and my voice and make it me.
Yeah.
Or make it you guys.
Yeah, I've seen.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I've seen clips of a guy just sitting at a computer. He's like, "This is not me. The things that I'm saying right now, I'm not saying. This is a AI generated. I've plugged a bunch of me sitting at my computer, and this is what it's come up with, and these are the things that it's saying." And like, I was like, well, first of all, if that's true, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievably wild. Absolutely wild. Number two, like, you could also fake it. It's like, this is an AI image. It's not, but it'd be funny to scare people that it is.
Yeah.
So no one, that idea that no one knows what's real anymore. Everything is questionable. Truth is
perception.
Perception. It's how you perceive it and whether or not anyone can make anyone believe what they want that person to believe. The manipulation aspect, the tools that people have to influence people's way of thinking, that toolbox is getting scary. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, and that's been going on forever, just with like Google and Facebook. You know, your searches are catered to you. If somebody else can search for the same thing and get different results. Politics, at election time, mass manipulation going on there.
Oh,
they know
yeah.
what side you're on, and they'll feed you that stuff. It's perception. It's all perception. I'll get this wrong, but one of the most interesting hacks I read about. Listen, I read about a lot of shit, and I don't always remember it exactly right, so don't quote me. But I believe it was a Russian nuclear power plant. It was some other country, and they were able to go in and manipulate the interface that people watched to make sure that it wouldn't melt down. And they kept spinning stuff up faster and faster, but showing the technicians that everything was okay until it blew. So, I mean, we look at what we think is truth, and it's not.
Oh, God.
That's what's scary.
Yeah.
And this deep fake stuff, like the MGM where somebody called in and pretended, but they could actually do it with video and audio and make it completely believable. So then we have to have other ways to actually verify
That's
it.
great.
Maybe it does get into biology and stuff,
I love that.
What?
Deep fake? That shit's dope.
It's hilarious.
Did you see fucking Robert De Niro kicking that dude in The Irishman? It was hilarious.
Yeah,
Love a deep fake.
Until it's...
You ever seen Jenna Ortega nude? She's never taken nude pictures, but you can see it. It's pretty dope.
There it is, yeah.
Yeah. Until, again, what we're talking about, and like all the people in legislation who are trying to make decisions that affect your life, and those decisions are all,
Do you think that all of President Biden's speeches are
they're
hacked?
Like he's such a
deepfakes?
normal guy.
Yeah, he speaks totally regular and he's never fallen off a bike.
It's all deepfakes.
It's all deepfake.
Oh God, that's probably true.
And Donald Trump has
He's
been
just
dead.
watching-
And Donald Trump has been dead for 7 years.
Yeah. He's been watching on TV. He's like, that's not me. I'm not even president. I'm retired from politics.
Donald Trump is like, I've never been president. I don't know. I lost everything. I don't have any money.
Do you have $1?
Oh shit.
Everything's a lie, Mike.
Everything's a lie. Jeremy, we're a lie.
Mike,
What if we're a deepfake? What if we're a deepfake right now? What if we're in a deepfake?
there's no video. They can't prove it.
What if we're, oh my God. Yeah. Whoever's listening to this has no idea if this is actually us.
Remember we started the show,
My social security number is...
everyone thought I was AI when we first started the show.
Everyone thought you were. Yeah. Because they always go through me. They don't ever talk to you until the day of, right?
Yep.
Justin, you didn't know Jeremy was real, did you?
Well, now I'm questioning everything right now. Like, I don't even know if I'm talking to you guys.
I love that idea. Biden never fell off a bicycle. He's like super pro gun.
There's a 6-year-old Russian hacker who's deep faking Biden stuff.
China controls the Trump AI.
Yeah.
the deep fake.
China's
Russia's
great.
got Biden. We are a vault. We are a social experiment.
Yeah. You've been saying it for a while.
Have I?
Yeah.
Mike, I never said that.
Jeremy, well, you ask if everything is a
I'm a
social
deep
experiment.
fake. Oh no.
Quick, Jeremy, say something only Jeremy would say. Okay. Eagle screech. It was amazing how you made that sound with your mouth into the microphone.
I was trying to think of my toes. What could not anything other replicate?
Authenticators. That eagle screech is going to be your password for all of your logins now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
All right, now that we haven't said a whole bunch of weird stuff to you, Justin. What are we at, Jeremy?
it's 40.
40? Okay.
Yeah. This is a comedy podcast.
This is a comedy podcast. And on this comedy podcast, we ask all of our guests one very important question, and I hope that you've prepared to answer it. Are you ready?
Ready.
Jeremy, you asked the question.
Justin, pal. You're a smart guy, dude. You're an unhacker. You unhack people. You save lives. You fight Russians. That's been cool since the 50s, dude. That's fucking badass. Who's better, for your own reasons, Schwarzenegger or Stallone?
Schwarzenegger all day long. And not because I like him, but because Stallone, he wrote the Rocky movies, right?
Yes,
Oh
he
yeah,
did.
absolutely.
He didn't just act in them. He wrote that stupid story. And in the whole story, the whole goddamn story, he's like letting Adrian tell him if he should win a fight or hit somebody or not.
Well, she's not retarded. She's just shy.
Yeah, but he's like, I watched that. Listen, I was old when I finally watched it, and I was so disappointed. I'm like, this is supposed to be a fight, a fight story, and you got him up there like, oh, should I fight? Should I not fight? Do you think I should do? I was so disappointed in him.
Jeremy, get the fucking cigarette away
How
from the
is that
fucking board.
different?
It's a $700 board. You
I
have
don't
a
know the
cigarette
difference
3
between
inches away.
this
Jeremy,
and this.
Jeremy, get the cigarette away from the board. Thank you. Well, Jeremy's upset because you didn't choose Stallone, and now
The Rocky movies are national treasures.
he's threatening me by keeping a cigarette next to the board. There's ashes all over the board, Jeremy.
Mike, we used to smoke in the studio together.
I hate it.
You stopped smoking a week ago.
Jeremy. Well, that's a win for me. I think we're at 17 something.
You got
16.
one while I was gone.
I did. So I think we're at 16 now. 16, 13, something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had a few Stallones. Eventually someone will tally it up.
You didn't
for
like
real.
Rambo?
Yeah, I mean, I did, like I said, but then I watched Rocky.
He wrote Rambo
It just
too.
ruined everything.
He's so upset with Rocky, Jeremy. He's so
I'm so upset with
he was
Rocky.
offended.
That's
offended.
the fight song, the all-time fight song, and he just gets on there and he's like, Adrian, what should I do? Yo, Adrian, what should I do?
Yo, Adrian,
you don't
I'm
like-
Owen Wilson. I would have been a much better actor in Rocky.
His nose is already
Adrian,
broken.
yeah, my nose is already broken, Adrian. Oh, wow. Wow, you hit hard. Wow.
You don't like when Down syndrome people succeed, Justin. That's it.
Well, listen, she liked him when he was a fighter, right? When they got together, and then she tried to...
No, she didn't. Do you remember Rocky 1? She was terrified of him. He forced himself on her pretty hard in that first movie.
I mean, that's
Digging a
true.
grave.
That's
Just
true.
dig a
Called her
grave.
I think he called her like a dingbat or something. He was like, "Come on, stupid, let me walk you home.
Ah, you dingleberry.
Come on, stupid, I got a new joke for you." Huh?
There is that part.
And Polly was so mean to his sister. She made a whole Thanksgiving dinner. He took the turkey out of the oven and just threw it into the street
Oh.
because she wouldn't go on a date with Rocky.
Oh.
But fuck my friend. God, you fucking stupid dingbat working there feeding fish, you fucking idiot. Fuck him. He's got a dream.
I'm going to throw one of your turtles at you.
Movie's great. Hey, Polly, you don't talk to her like that. You know, I love her.
So, Justin, if you could, tell everyone where they can find you.
They can find me. Unhacked.live.
He's like, it goes against his instincts.
It's like, no, I can't.
He's like,
Why
I'm
would I give
hacker.
anyone my
He's
info?
like, wait, no.
I'm in hiding right now.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
I told you, mobile studio, nudge, nudge.
Yes, we're stealing Unhacked here at this undisclosed location. He thought he could run, but he couldn't. We hacked him analog hacking. It's the way only fucking Turing machines.
Some things never age. Yeah.
Analog flamethrower.
Yeah,
gotta buy one of those. I want one.
favorite hacking tool is a flamethrower.
Yeah. I'm gonna get one of those.
You can imagine how many passwords you get when you have a flamethrower.
Right? Exactly. What's your login?
That would work actually. I would give you my login if you had a flamethrower on my head.
Yeah.
You're the guy with the flamethrower. I'd be the. He's gonna do it, man. He's been itching to use this thing.
Ooh, another question I forgot that I wanted to ask. So, like, say for example, like someone who's like really in tune with like hacking and stuff, and they're, like they know how easy it is, right? But do you have things in place where if people don't like check for things, do you booby trap your stuff? Like your home computer, are there booby traps?
Well, I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. There is a thing called a honeypot where you try to lure hackers in. Is that what you mean?
With sex.
Oh, yeah, I guess anything to where, like, if someone was trying to go through the back door, but all of a sudden there's a metaphorical shotgun waiting for that person at that back door that like loads a bunch of malware and like spams them with pornography or something.
And hits them back? No, but I'm going to invent that now.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Ooh. Can you call it?
Yeah, go on the offense. Forget all this defense shit. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, call it a Majizzy strike.
Majizzy strike, yeah.
Ooh,
Call
like
it a
that.
Majizzy
A
strike.
Majizzy strike. So if someone tries to go through the back door, all of a sudden they're immediately infected because they're going through that channel.
Whether
All
they're
the
innocent or not.
Yeah, so what you do is you hire a really good hacker, you pay them lots of money to break into your system, you ask them how they did it, and then put a bunch of booby traps there. And then hope that guy didn't when he hacked you.
He's being nice. He's like, yeah, that's how we do it.
That he didn't hold you for ransom.
Right.
He's being nice. He's like, yeah, that's my entire job. I do that every day.
Hey, Paulie, this guy's asking for it for up front. He's gonna pay me to do it.
Well, did you guys hear Tony Soprano lived at the end of The Sopranos? Do you know about this?
What? No.
Do you know about this, Justin?
No.
Are you a Sopranos fan?
No.
Oh, you didn't
Well,
watch
I've never seen it.
You didn't watch The
No,
Sopranos?
I'm not very cultural.
Oh, dude.
Well,
Dude.
he's gonna know Kung Fury here in a little while.
Kung
so
Fury.
there's that,
I think
there's
you're gonna
that at
like
least.
Kung Fury,
You're gonna
especially
love
the
Kung
hacking
Fury.
in it.
Yeah.
Sopranos is one of the greatest TV shows ever put on TV. But the guy who owns the Knicks, Dolan, James Dolan, he's got a band. He's an old man.
Is this real life or
This is real
Sopranos?
life.
Okay.
No, this is real life. He was trying to get LeBron James, like almost 2 decades ago, to come play for the Knicks. Mm-hmm. So he got a bunch. He spent. This guy's a millionaire. He spent all this money on celebrities to make videos to send to LeBron to convince him to come to New York. Oh. And they just released these private videos. You can see them
LeBron,
now.
it's me, Danny DeVito. I'm gonna tell you.
Yes, that's exact. Hey, it's
Sit
the
down,
city.
LeBron, it's me,
again.
Danny DeVito. I'm here to tell you.
So they got James Gandolfini right before he died,
Gandalf the Grey.
and to reprise his role as Tony Soprano. And they're living in witness protection in New York, and they're trying to get a place for their buddy LeBron to stay.
Didn't the guy from The Sopranos die?
Yes, James Gandolfini's dead now.
Right.
This was right before he died. Sopranos was over, and James Dolan paid him enough money to reprise his
Oh, this
role.
is a while ago.
16 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to reprise his role. So everyone thought that Tony died at the end of The Sopranos, and then James Dolan got this guy to reprise his role to convince LeBron James to come over.
Hey, listen. I know when the screen went black and all that stuff. No, I'm fine. I just had gastrointestinal issues. And now I'm asking you to play for the Knicks, LeBron.
Well, they do the whole like, hey, we're in witness protection now. What are we gonna do? What about your friend LeBron? He's like, we can find a place for him.
So was this like filmed or was
Yeah,
it like
no,
him in
we
front
can-
of a computer like with
No,
a
it's filmed
old
on
webcam?
set. They got Edie Falco. They got his wife to come back from the movie
They got
or from the show.
Scorsese. They got Scorsese to film it.
It's amazing. This guy spent millions of dollars for LeBron to say no.
Wow.
Yeah. What? Hack that.
Right. We are Majizzy Pod. MJSYPOD on all of the things. Thank you so much for joining us in your podcast, Justin.
A pleasure.
I'm so sorry that we had to make you sit Indian style here in this.
Are you gonna? I was gonna say, are you gonna untie me now, or what the fuck? Like,
Oh, yeah, I
this
guess
has been fun and all, but like the gig's up, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll hack the handcuffs. With
The
this.
handcuffs were deep fake the whole time. You've been free.
Yeah, you could move whenever you wanted. We just
Shitting me.
deep faked it.
God damn it.
We're not even really here. I was never frozen
That
in
I was
carbonite.
wondering. I was starting to get onto you on that one. I was picking that one up.
Oh, Jeremy was frozen in carbonite.
It actually was very painful, and I was awake the whole time. I
Oh.
couldn't sleep. I couldn't close my eyelids.
Oh my God. I'm so
For
sorry.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
2
2
weeks.
weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks he was in carbonite.
But I couldn't move my tongue. I was eating carbonite. I was just licking carbonite. Trying to free myself.
Oh, that's why your teeth are black. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I just thought they rotted or something.
Yeah, in the carbonite.
Oh, well, MajizzyPod.com. That's our website. You can go there. If you want us to steal your podcast, hit us up with our email, UHJYEAH@majizzypod.com. And if you want, you can give us a call with our phone number. Jeremy, what's our phone number?
Our phone number?
Yes.
It's 903-287-0660.
That's right. 987-29. Right? Jeremy said it right.
903-287-0660, Mike.
903-287-0660. Leave us a voicemail. We'll play it on the show. Go to our Patreon page. It's patreon.com/MajizzyPod. You can also access our Patreon episodes via Spotify on our second channel, Michael and Jeremy Steal Your Podcast Supreme. All in one spot there for you. We did it because we love you and you're lazy and you just need everything in one spot. And if you want to support the show, do that. There's extra content. There's interviews with the shows we steal. We didn't have to do that with Justin because we held him hostage for his whole podcast episode. Morty. And what else, Jeremy?
Someone sent us a thing, Mike.
They did. You heard it at the beginning of the episode. We have a new theme song. A permanent theme song. I don't want to use anything other than that theme song now.
We still are going to feature a band of the week, though, correct?
We are thinking about it.
Maybe at the end of the episode?
Yeah, people have to listen to the whole episode to hear their music be played.
We're going to splice it up and put it in different sections.
Yeah, right? Wait, so okay, how about let's brainstorm it right now, just live.
Justin, what do you think?
Yeah, Justin, what do you think? How do I incorporate other people's music now that we have a permanent theme song?
Break it up and put it throughout.
Okay.
Theme transitions. You know what I mean? Transitions.
Oh, transitions.
Also, when your guest does something stupid, you cut it out, put music over top.
Oh, like we were like,
that part could be where the band of the week is.
Right.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty funny.
Wait, we could still have a little bit of the audio playing in the background, so if someone listened hard enough, they can still hear it.
Or a hacker came out and cleaned up the audio.
Oh, God. We don't have any money, hackers. We don't have any money, and everything that we own is $12, so you won't be getting anything out of us. Jeremy, I'm so glad you're back. You're so I like how you've grown a new skin layer having been in the carbonite. You're glowing. You're glowing.
I think I'm radioactive.
I will have to check with a Geiger counter. All right. I think that's it.
Love you, Mike.
I'm gonna be in Utah, I think, this week.
Doing nothing, just chilling in Utah.
Nope. Where Dungeon Studios is covering the world's largest D&D game ever done.
It would be funny if we just plugged normal stuff we were doing.
I should.
Next week I'll be in Utah visiting a friend. So there's that.
Go drinking.
Next week I'll be in Nashville for a couple days.
I'm going to be in Indiana the week after visiting my dad, and that's true.
Yeah, any listeners who want to come find me in Nashville next week, that's where I'll be.
Bother us. Send us emails. All right, Jeremy, I love you.
I love you too, buddy.
Justin, I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast. Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast. They like to get crazy and talk a lot of trash. Michael and Jeremy steal your podcast.
It still feels so difficult to walk.
I don't know. I didn't have any plan to get out once you got out of the carbonite. We just Ubered over here. I mean, you were conscious for that part, but I knew I should have had a plan for when we got done. We were out here in the desert.
We can't Uber back.
I don't know. I told him his check engine light for his podcast was on when I was there, and then, I mean, we can. Do you have any money?
I was frozen in carbonite. I didn't.
You didn't have your cards on you when you got frozen?
No, I was dressed up for a Star Wars podcast. I'm still in robes.
Dang it. Well, I guess maybe we should. Did you have any hacking stuff?
Maybe we could find a tauntaun.
Ooh, a tauntaun. Wait, that's not real. There's no finding a tauntaun.
I'm still thinking about Star Wars.
That was
stuff.
weeks ago.
I was frozen.
You got
I prepared so much.
Star Wars on the brain. Well, I guess R2-D2 was like a big hacker, right? Because he would put his little robot dick in all the computers and like hack through doors and stuff.
Analog.
He'd fuck him over with his computer dick.
I mean, it was like in the middle of his body. So
Well, he's a robot. His dick could be anywhere.
there was a man in there.
There was a man in there.
There's a man inside of that.
Yeah, a little guy.
There's a whole man in there.
Pumping it about.
A Cornish man.
A Cornish man? Cornish game man? Oh, the heat's getting to me, buddy. Walking through this desert. I don't know what to do. Like, what's next week? What do we do? What are we doing next week?
We got to talk to that
The
guy.
Kevin Crater show.
We're going to talk to that man.
We got somebody on for that one. That'll be exciting. Something for you all to live. Who am I talking to?
You know, it'd be cool if someone animated some of our shit. That'd be pretty dope.
That would be cool. I'm waiting for
Like
that to happen.
like the Christmas episode
Oh, right.
or the Tall Tales.
Or any of our intros at all, period.
Yeah, that'd be quick too.
Sure. I don't know what it takes to animate anything.
Neither do I.
Probably super
It's
easy.
probably super easy.
An afternoon.
Someone should probably figure that out.
Yeah.
We could feature him.
Yeah, well, yeah. They probably wouldn't need our featuring. They're probably very successful on YouTube already.
I want someone who's not so successful.
Oh, yeah, someone who just needs something to do. Something
Yeah,
to get on the
someone
map. Someone who takes advantage of something that hasn't been done before.
Interns.
Interns. Animate our intros. I'm gonna go to sleep. Wait, you probably shouldn't go to
You
sleep.
just use the sand as a blanket.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna bury myself.
There you go.
This sucks. This sucks. I don't like sand on me. Where are we going? What are we doing? We should call somebody. What do you want
Do you
to
want to call somebody?
Call somebody. Help. We're in
pick
the
us up?
desert. Yes. It's so hot. There's no trees.
Call a clown.
Call a clown. They're never available on Saturdays.
It's so wild to have such a niche job and never answer the phone.
They just want to respond to voicemails, Jeremy. In their own clown time.
That's how you get hacked.
Yeah.
You have to send them an email.
That's right. The clown email. What was it? Josie@clownmail.com. Did you have any cool dreams while you were in Carbonite?
I was the Doom Slayer.
Oh, from the Doom video games. Mm-hmm. How was that?
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you blow up a lot of bugs?
Could jump really high when they glowed yellow.
Is it bugs or zombies?
Demons.
It was the demons. Bugs, zombies,
Demons?
demons, they're all the same.
Some of them resemble bugs, I guess.
Why are there demons? Is he an angel?
Do you
Is
want
the
me to
Doom-
break down
is
the Doom franchise?
Is the Doom Slayer an angel? Does he work for God, or is
No.
he just a dude?
Yep.
Just killing demons.
Just a guy.
What are the angels doing while these demons
He
are
was
running
a,
amok?
so he was a Marine, and he was given an unlawful order that he didn't follow. So he was sent to a prison colony on Mars, where the demons had taken over.
Oh,
And
the
so he
demons are on
fought-
Mars.
So he fought his way out of there, and then the demons had started cultivating Earth. So he made his way back to Earth and started killing all the demons there. And then they had killed his pet rabbit, so he went on a rampage and he's killing everybody.
Is that true?
Yep.
They killed his pet rabbit.
Uh-huh.
That's canon in the story.
Yep.
That they killed his pet rabbit, and he was real upset.
They also killed his wife and his kids, but they killed his pet rabbit, and that's when
Oh.
he really lost it.
Oh, okay. That was the breaking point.
Yep. I think it's the first Doom you get the bunny rabbit head that you carry around.
What?
It's your pet rabbit.
Oh my god.
And then like throughout Doom Eternal, you'll see like hallucinations. It'll be like a bunny rabbit on a ledge that you can't jump on, and it's just looking at you, and that's your bunny, Daisy.
So you've lost your mind also
Well,
in these games.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's been killed by demons, and you're murdering everybody now.
If you got a Doom podcast, hit us up. We gotta talk about this. But now I'm gonna
I
collapse.
thought everyone knew this.
I'm gonna collapse into the sand and die.
Mike dares all the hackers to get into his bank account.
Nope. That's deleting that. Cut that.
Mike says, "Oh, you guys are just nerds that sit in your basements." He's not scared. I'm super scared. I'm on your guys' side. Buy those kids. I don't give a shit.
Oh, Jeremy.
I really do. I give a shit. Cut that.